is a bunch of guys' footage from the last couple seasons, and it's kind of a sad day, but I'm kind of doing a new chapter in my life, if you will, with what I want to do videography wise and what I want to put time and effort in, just because my life's just changing dramatically, obviously with 2 kids now. But I think this is a good thing, but it definitely is an odd feeling day. I feel like I've learned a ton during this project and really grown and developed. It's something that I never thought would even happen to me. If you think about my life, I never thought I'd be the editor of a web show of any sort in the hunting space. I've had some things where it went really smooth and we produced some of the most awesome footage. I've loved editing my friends' footage, guys like Justin. I will say there are a lot of pieces parts. So the guys that do that at a full-time level, my hat is off to you. I would say understanding some of the professionalism aspects of putting together a show was something I underestimated, where the intro, the closing, the commercials, the overall ins and outs of the show, it's not just like building a YouTube video or building your own personal film. There's a lot more aspects to it that you got to think about and coordinate with people on. A lot of moving pieces parts for sure. So I learned, I would say that those were a couple of my key learning points. I will say sometimes it's tough to make chicken salad out of chicken shit as an editor if the footage isn't there. Now, guys that did a really good job and you could just let the story be, it was really cool. But I think most videographers would agree that editing your own footage is always your best, because in your head as you're shooting, you're already editing. And so it's a very quick process. I didn't grasp how much time I would spend just watching raw footage and how important organization of footage was. If a guy doesn't have all his clips in chronological order, how are you supposed to know that this snippet from over here should, that did make it tough. This next chapter, I'm still going to be shooting some creative stuff, kind of more my own footage, which is something I like. But I'll still do the YouTube thing, but it's just going to be, I don't have quite the man hours to do it anymore. And so, I'm going to turn these hard drives over to the new editor and kind of start this next chapter. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be maybe a touch more creative and for myself. And, I think it'll get the juices flowing, if you will, a little bit.